11% of American children ages 4 to 17 have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, commonly known as ADHD. ADHD is a chronic condition including attention difficulty, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. Although most studies focus on adolescents ages 6 to 13, it's equally prevalent in ages 14 to 40.
The first time it was kind of brought to my parents' attention, at least, that like this was a condition, so to speak, was in 5th grade, kind of from a teacher who was looking for those predisposed sort of behaviors, just general hyperactivity, but like ability to get stuff done, but not always within like sort of my young mind's control. For a while, it was just my parents trying to figure out what it was about me that was so hyper.
25% of students with ADHD have serious learning problems such as oral expression, listening skills, reading comprehension, and math. Half of all ADHD students have listening comprehension problems.
So I was even taken to hearing and eye specialists because they thought that perhaps because I wasn't paying attention because I couldn't hear or whatever, but hearing was excellent.
Let's say they are taking a test and their mind is struggling to keep focus on the material of the test. So they might be distracted by internal thoughts about whatever they could be thinking about that's not connected to the test, or external stimuli, things that are happening in the room that they're in.
Here at the JC is the first place I had been given like bona fide accommodations, and I took advantage of them. At first I didn't think I was going to need them, but after a couple sort of bouts with difficult tests and biology related stuff, where I knew a lot of what was going to be on there, I just kind of ran out of time. I started to realize those types of things were helpful for me.
Sometimes people will come here because they're referred, often by folks at the Disability Resources Department, for some testing. So in order to make a diagnosis, they'll come here and then we'll send that information back to DRD so that they'll have that.
Students with verified disabilities, such as ADHD, are encouraged to request services through the Disability Resources Department at the JC.
It will vary depending upon the particular person and how the ADHD affects them in the classroom. But the first thing that a disability specialist would do once they qualified for our services is talk with them about that. They would talk with them about what is it that is problematic for you in the classroom and outside of the classroom, getting your assignments done, getting to class, organization, that kind of thing.
Honestly, at this point, still don't take advantage of, but the ability to have someone who can take notes for me is something that's really cool that the school does. Yeah, that could just give me the opportunity to sit and listen. It's great that they're here, and it's definitely helpful.
A lot of places you go and they don't have testing, for example, for ADD or ADHD, and they may refer you out. It might cost $500 or $1,000 to get tested for something like that. Here, it's included as part of your student health fee.